Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like this right here.
Hey guys.
Hey,
I'm Taylor.
And I am Kadesha.
And this is the Degrassi Authority. Yay!
And today
we are reviewing episode 17 of season 14B.
Woo, Potato!
I got it!
You did it! Hey, Yamissimos, we did it! Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, that happened.
And so, let's just start it off. We'll move our lovely sign, our precious sign.
Beautiful.
We start off and we see Jonah and Becky practicing
In the classroom.
playing their little ditty. He's got his guitar. He's got his guitar.
All right, that happens.
Looks like a chicken.
It literally does. Maybe if we do a little. No, that's not helping. No. Oh well, whatever. So yeah, and they're being all Sunny and Cher.
Like,
and
yeah, we in love. Oh, meet me where I'm at. Meet me where I'm at.
Beautiful.
That they did it exactly like that.
Exactly what they did.
and after they finished their little ditty, Becky's like, oh my gosh, that was so great. Mwah! Like she actually kisses him though.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't even a big deal.
It really wasn't.
She made it a big deal.
I honestly didn't even see the kiss because I was taking notes and
Like it was just like a quick peck, like anyone. Just because you're kissing someone doesn't mean it has to be
like
a make-out session every time you kiss. Like, it was just a quick kiss, and that's all it really needed to be.
Exactly,
That's all the moment warranted.
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why they would make out just because they finished a song. Like, gosh.
Yeah, it was a great practice.
Yeah.
Let's get it on. And she's just kind of like, since he like pulled away or no, he didn't even pull away
because it was so quick. It didn't have to be a pull
It was
away.
just
hey,
yeah. But she was like, oh, what's wrong? I thought you of all people would be up for breaking the no PDA rule. And he's like, oh no, we just don't have a lot of time. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get practicing. Like,
it's chill.
yeah. And then like he goes back to playing his little guitar, and she's just kind of like looking at him like,
how can you do this?
Don't you want me?
Don't
you want this
me, baby?
single button-up cardigan that I have on right now?
Don't you want me? Oh. I don't understand.
Oh, and he's just like, man, I want to get the high note before the bell.
Yeah, literally.
But I don't know what kind of high note it is because Degrassi's version of a high note isn't all that high.
It's literally not a high
Becky
note.
can actually sing really well, though.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good. They sound good together.
Their singing warranted Frankie's response to
Exactly.
Lola's singing.
And I'm wondering why they haven't joined the musical at all. Like,
They would be a shoo-in.
yeah, they
be
would
the musical.
The only shoe. Winston is just gonna have to suck it up and not be his own character.
Exactly. You should just be proud of the work you did,
Exactly.
Winston. Gosh, just selfish.
Gosh.
Next we see Mai and Grace talking in PE, and Grace is like, oh wow, I can't believe you showed up to PE.
Literally, yeah.
Dang, I missed your excuses. What did you say? Explosive diarrhea?
It's beautiful.
And she's just like, oh no, I had like a toe thing. Something was going on with my toe. And she's like, yeah, you slay me.
Oh,
Where's one of those? And then the coach comes in, the coach who also doubles as the teacher, as the one teacher,
They don't have
as the
any
math
teachers.
teacher. He was the math
He
teacher.
was the math teacher.
He comes in, he's like, oh, okay, guess what? We're bringing in the boys this week.
For
Salsa. Ay, 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 caramba. Dios mío.
Yeah. So yeah, they were doing that.
So the boys come in and the teacher looks at Maya and he's like, Maya, I will partner you with Tristan. Your arch nemesis, Grace's
Literally
words.
Grace's words.
I am.
Because they're talking and they're like, hey, man, I'm just trying to get over Zig or whatever that is. And she's like, and Grace is like, oh, perfect. Your arch nemesis should get you right over that.
Yes, real quick.
0 to 100.
And so she's like, oh, this will be quite a week.
Yes.
And it will.
Okay.
Okay. Next we see Claire.
Yes.
But then guess what else? Guess who else we get to see?
We get to see Ben Dallas. And we get to see Johnner. Yay.
So much more relevant than she is. So I'm putting her way down, and they are all the way up here. They are what she needs to be striving for.
Oh my gosh.
And so Claire is just talking about, oh my gosh, do you know how often like boys end up in the hospital every year and stuff
They're
like
always
that?
in the hospital, and Allie's like, yes, because they're dumb. Like
Look
my
at
boyfriend.
like Dallas, all the stupid things that he does. You know, they're playful couple banner
they're like-
that couples actually do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so but then Jenna was like, oh, not all boys.
Yeah, Connor's never in the hospital.
And he's like, cuz I quantified the risk and then I realized that it's not worth it or something. He said something way more scientific than that.
But that needed to say it all anyway. That was so much more. Like he was being so extra. But that's the thing we love about Connor.
Yes.
His extraness.
And she was just kind of like, man, there's just so much things I have to prepare for and I don't know what to do and what not to do. And Dallas was just like, oh, well, I have a lot going on tonight and me and Allie were going to hang out, but I have Rocky. So, and she was like, oh my gosh.
Rocky?
Me? Are you sure? And he's like, yeah.
You need the practice.
And Taylor and I were like, oh my gosh, Eli and Claire are the wrong people to have raise your child for even an hour.
Honestly. But they're going to have to get used to it, so...
Just they don't need to corrupt anyone else's children. Keep it.
Maybe they should have. Maybe they should have done one of them little not baby alives, but the ones that they give to the kids in high school for the little robotic babies.
Yeah,
that would have been a perfect.
Get one of those ones.
Yeah.
Like I would never. I don't have a child, but
I wouldn't
even any of my future children, I would never even consider
honestly
trusting them.
I would let them babysit if I was also there. So they're not babysitting; they're just also in the room.
They can visit.
Yeah.
They can have supervised visits
Exactly.
with my child.
Yeah.
Honestly, like if I was walking down the street with Claire and I had like my baby or something. And I had one of my babies and then another one of them ran away, I would more quickly hand my baby to a stranger in Canada than to Claire standing.
That's what they already
next
do
to me.
anyway.
That's the protocol in Canada. Okay,
Handing your babies over to strangers.
So yes, it's been settled that Claire is going to watch Little Rockster for a couple hours with Eli that night, and she is nervously excited. Ooh, let that anticipation build.
Yes. And now everybody's gone. Oh, bye, Ben Dallas. We'll miss you. Oh, John, we'll miss you. Oh.
Wait, did we
Yeah,
forgot
we
it
skipped.
again?
We skipped.
Why do I keep just going right back to that? Okay, so before that scene, actually, we saw Becky and Imogen.
We're talking here.
And Becky's like, oh my gosh, why doesn't Jonah want to just unbutton my one cardigan button and ravage me?
I don't understand why this man's tongue has not been halfway down my throat. Every single time
Console hockey.
Yeah. Every single time we're in breathing room of each other. I don't get it.
Guys, and she's just like, oh, are you sure that he's not spending a little too much time in a closet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As she says, praying the gay away. That's why he's so religious. Maybe that's why, or maybe he's just not.
Becky's so stupid for even considering that that's a possibility. But
why? Yeah.
She does. And, next.
She's like, wait, we have to put him in here because he was lurking.
Was he?
He was, because she said, because Becky was like, I just don't understand why he doesn't love me. Because, like, he never wants to kiss me, and we've been together for a whole 3 weeks, and Drew always wanted to kiss me,
Like,
so I don't understand.
Honestly, she has started this relationship all wrong. First, they shared their first kiss, and her eyes were wide open looking at Drew, and now she's comparing him to Drew. She has the wrong motives for being in this relationship. She's obviously not ready. Why can't any of these kids be single for more than 2 hours?
Literally, that's not a possibility.
And when
here.
I say single, I mean you're not with somebody and you're not entertaining the thought
idea of being with
of
somebody
anyone else. That is what truly single is. But none of these kids have ever been able to do that, it seems like.
Nope. Stop comparing. You just need to
Just get in it for the right reasons. And so,
Literally.
fast forward. A couple scenes later.
Right.
We see, oh wait, no, Imogen's not even there anymore. We see Becky,
and Jonah, and they're talking.
and she's just like, oh, they're
Talking about
looking at sheep.
Yeah, there's sheep in their little class that they're actually in for once. Finally, they're in class. And
Honestly, I've seen them do more schoolwork in these past few episodes than
like
ever.
Yeah,
I
like-
wonder if the Degrassi writers have been actually watching our show and been
Yeah,
like maybe we should, because this really appeared all of a sudden. Textbooks
Literally.
are like, in every episode I've actually seen some learning happen.
Yeah, and they're actually in class, and it's not just a classroom. Like, in class.
And not just books open somewhere.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you know, they actually glance at the books, you know.
So they're sitting there and
Looking
she's
at
like,
sheep.
oh, look at these sheep. How about this black sheep and this white sheep?
Like, and they're
And
both
he's like-
male sheep.
Yeah.
And
he's
she's like, what do you think of these two? And he just gives a really scientific answer, like they wouldn't be able to procreate, and then like they would all
He's
die
like, yeah,
off.
I think he was like, oh, I don't like it. And she's like, oh. And he's like, because they wouldn't be able to procreate, so there's no reason for that. Duh.
Yeah.
And he like walks over and does the thing. And she's like, oh, what about in
real life? And she's
Uh,
like, oh, he's like, oh yeah, definitely two sweaty male bodies,
Yeah,
like
two
totally
hunks.
getting me to that level
oh,
or whatever.
yeah, I'm totally into
And
it.
she was like,
She's like, Imogen was right.
and he's like, Becky, I'm not gay. How stupid does she think that he is?
Literally.
They just doubt each other's intelligence
So much.
consistently.
So much.
And so they have that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kind of sits her down. He's like, okay, on the real, the only reason I shy away from like more than the kissing that was perfectly fine, but limit wise, is because in the
Straight edge.
yeah, I'm straight edge, and I'm straight edge for a reason. And straight edge means that I know that kissing can lead to other things. And I know that from previous history. And she's like, are you a virgin? Are you not a virgin? He's like, no. And she's like, how many have you been with? And he's like, all you need to know is that I'm not a virgin.
She's like, what is that? Is it 2 million? Has he slept with 2 million
It's
women?
been 2 million.
It's been 2
And
million.
now she has to be left hanging for a little bit.
Literally.
And
then we see Maya and Tristan.
And they are the dancing.
Dancing.
The tango and the salsa and the shimmy and the shimmy. Cha cha, real smooth. Take
Take it back now, y'all.
To the left, take it back now, y'all. Too hot now, There's Tristan, and Maya, Oh my gosh, Maya, you just stepped on my toe. You have 2 left feet.
Broken. I can't move anymore.
I just can't dance anymore. And
just
she's
can't
just like,
go
oh,
on.
come on, Tristan. We just have to get this done. Oh, I think it's really broken. I can't do this. But then as soon as she tries to dance with him because she wants a good grade, he's like, you're supposed to be letting me lead. You didn't even want to dance a second ago.
Yeah, apparently.
And now
your
you want to
toe was
lead?
broken. Dog.
Boy.
Boy.
Do I need to get Damon to stab some sense into to you. You know he
He
was
will.
looking
He's
for
itching
someone
for
today.
it.
You can make
He's
his
itching
list.
for it. And
And so class ends, and
he's like, see, I was trying to dance, and you just spent all your time, and like,
ruined my life.
Yeah,
You
you
ruined my life.
distracted me all this time, and so you
just,
know what?
And just like you always do,
Literally.
you just ruin everything. I was
He goes-
expecting to get an easy A.
He literally says, "Isn't there any part of my life you won't ruin?" Literally, his words, verbatim.
She literally hasn't ruined any part of your life.
She has literally
All this anger
improved
you
your
have,
life.
honestly, should be channeled towards your non-existent amoeba parents.
Where have they been? Because Maya has been more of a parent.
They're the ones you need to be upset with.
Literally.
Go write them a letter. It doesn't seem like you see them often, so please,
Yeah.
write them a letter, leave it on their pillow, and hopefully
At some
they
point
read
when
it.
next time they're home, in a couple months,
Yeah.
they will read it.
Maybe by the time graduation for you rolls around, they will have read the letter.
Literally.
And maybe they'll send like one of those messenger birds to write you back. Oh, sorry, honey, I couldn't make it to your graduation. But I got
But I'm
your
here.
letter.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
That's it.
I'm sorry. Sorry for all I've done. I wish I could make it better, but I can't. Bye.
So they dip.
And
That's it for them.
next we go. Oh, yes.
Becky.
Next we go to Becky storms in while actually like a
Yeah,
bunch
we
of them
should-
were there.
It was these two I saw mostly.
I feel like
Was she there?
no.
Alright.
No, just Imogen. Okay.
And so she's like, she storms in, she's like, Jonah's not gay. He's had sex with 2 million women.
Children, cover your ears.
They're all freshmen.
I was definitely in a kiddie porn ring.
And I'm not a freshman. Remember, I'm relevant.
Go get some water at the water fountain. Bye.
Dog.
And so she like tries to have this big heart-to-heart, totally blown out of proportion discussion with Imogen, just
Yes.
saying like, oh my gosh, I just can't breathe when I'm with him. And I want to take off all my clothes as soon as he looks at me. Imogen, that musk, musk.
Is here, okay? I'm trying to do the nasty movie, but I have never seen a nasty movie.
Oh my gosh.
And I can't do it anyway because then God will hate my guts.
She's like, all I want to do when he kisses me is just put my hands up his shirt and just
take it all in. Take all the rock star in.
Imogen's like, there's plenty of things that you can do that aren't sex. Imogen is such a bad influence.
She literally, I didn't even think she could have said, well, Becky, it seems that maybe you should stick to kissing.
Yeah,
You're
I don't
not-
think you're emotionally ready for anything.
No,
other than
she's
kissing.
like, oh, you might not be ready for sex.
But there are other
You
things.
need to be, come on.
She's offering the gateway drugs to sex right now.
Don't be a wussy, Becky.
She's like, what all did you and Jack do? This is getting way too personal.
And plus, the Niners are here. The Niners are back.
The water fountain's
wasn't
broken, Mom.
By the way, I'm not a Niner. Again, let me tell you.
You saw my boobs probably if you were on Oof Chat.
Yes.
Yes, Degrassi nudes. Remember that. And she's like, okay, Becky, I gotta bounce. Bye.
And then,
I just want to feel under his shirt.
oh no.
And next we go to Claire. Well,
No, it's these two, right?
no. I'm looking at it right now.
Mine says,
You're wrong. Next we go to Claire babysitting. Claire's babysitting Rocky. Because we get 2 scenes with him babysitting Rocky.
okay.
So Claire is with Rocky, and she is being driven up the wall. Jump, jump, jump. I'm jumping on the couch. I'm jumping on the couch because I like to jump on the couch because I'm a child. And
I feel like you need to add a little,
Taylor in this whiteboard.
You just need to make sure that he's Rocky.
Taylor in this whiteboard.
He has a lot of hair, okay?
And then we see Eli come in with, oh my gosh, guess what, Rocky? I have a surprise. And it's a gun.
Water gun.
It's a gun that shoots water.
So fun. And
That looks dirty. I am so sorry. I did not do that on purpose. I swear. That looks so
honestly, I was just saying that was not a good gun. I didn't think it looked
so bad. I really apologize. I'm ashamed.
I'm dying. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm not gonna try again. I just need everyone to imagine a water gun.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That's funny.
I was just trying not to do that only because it didn't look as realistic, and so
Yeah, it literally
this
didn't make a
this
water
kind
gun.
of supports whatever Claire's about to argue. So Claire's like, "You brought him a gun? Okay, aka water gun, water gun.
a
You're forgetting.
water gun.
You're forgetting a very important word in this phrase. I
Exactly.
brought him a water
water
gun.
gun.
Say it with me. Do we hooked on phonics? Water gun.
There we go.
Water
Perfect.
being the most important word. Gun.
I need you to realize that water.
You brought him a gun. Take it away from him. Oh, okay. Hey, why don't you? Because you gave it to him. Okay,
You
Rocky.
can't just give somebody else's kid a gun.
Okay, Rocky, I have to take away this water gun because Claire doesn't want you to. Oh my
You
God!
mentioned my
You just
name.
said my name. Way to subtweet me, man. You just put my name right in the text, didn't you? Didn't you? And so.
Shady. Okay.
And so he has to take away the gun, and they just kind of look at each other.
No, he sprayed her in the face with
Oh
the gun.
yes, he's
And
just
so,
sprays her in the
so
face.
Rocky's like, take my gun. How about that?
I'll shoot you then. Bang bang, you're dead.
Literally. And so then it goes away.
Gunshot sounds.
Yes. And so it goes away, and Rocky is just spraying her in the face.
And oh my God, you gave him a gun and you subtweeted me. This isn't a relationship.
You just can't give other kids a gun, even if
Water
even
gun.
you can't even give other people's kids a water gun, even though it's Dallas's kid, and we know Dallas fairly so well.
You know that was probably the first toy that Rocky ever had from Dallas, a water gun. And I feel like Claire, even throughout that scene, never actually admitted that, yes, it is a water gun.
Yeah.
She just kept saying gun.
It's a gun.
It's a gun.
It's a gun. Do you know what gun
It is a
violence
gateway
is
drug.
like?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Woo.
What if our kid wants to go to America, huh, Eli? Gun violence is very serious in America.
Next we see Maya trying to practice the salsa and Zig laughing. And so he's like, come on.
Let me
Come here.
show you. Let me show you the hips that don't lie.
Yes, these are my heaps. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Hey, shake your booty. Hey. And she's like, oh my gosh, you're really good. And he's like, of course, my hips don't lie. I literally just told you that.
So, and she's like, oh my gosh, I just can't work with Tristan. It's so hard. And he's like twirling her. And
Yeah, spin. Come back. Oh, throw you out and come back. And then we have a moment and we look at each other.
Wait, he's telling her about the thing.
What thing?
He's giving her advice at this point.
Oh. Did they not have the moment first?
When he was telling, no, they were talking, he was giving her advice, and he's like, oh, she's like, what do I do about Tristan? And he's like, you gotta talk to him, and I'm all knowing because I'm Zig. And she's like, oh, you are. And then he spins her, and she falls into the couch, and it's like,
No, because they have a moment first, though.
yeah, I did, that was the moment. When I put it up like that was supposed to be the moment.
You gotta reiterate. Then after they have the talk with Tristan, about Tristan, then they have a moment. It was it was
Yeah.
just doing like this.
That was the moment.
You have to say, they had a moment. This is why they pay us the big bucks, Taylor. They pay us nothing. No one pays us. They don't recognize us.
They don't recognize the talent.
So, and then, couch.
And she's like, whoa, I just felt the musk.
I'm musk.
The musk is strong with this one.
Hashtag I'm musk.
Literally.
Okay, and next we
Go.
Becky and Imogen. Oh gosh.
Okay.
We go to Becky and Imogen, and Becky's just like, Imogen, I Googled last night. What did you Google? Who is it? Who is it? Literally, if you don't tell me who you are, I'm not coming to the door. Who? Huh? If you don't tell me who you are, I'm not coming to the door. No. Bye. Ruining our shot.
Literally. Wait, so you're the only one here? I didn't know that. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, they went to pick up my mom from the airport.
Okay.
Okay. And so, yeah, she's just like, Imogen.
I've seen some things.
I saw some things, and
I just cannot unsee.
I read some things, and I felt some things, and I don't know how to feel about those things that I felt.
I just feel
And I
like
saw.
feeling the things that I felt shouldn't feel like how I felt when I felt the things.
And I'm ashamed because some of the things that I feel and that I saw and that I read, I want to do.
Not all of them. Not all of them, of course.
Not all of them.
Because did you and Imogen do the... Oh, gosh. What is that?
Ah!
Of course you didn't do that. But maybe you did the...
Oh my God! Who do you think we are?
What
We're
sites?
only in high school.
I
What
don't
sites did you visit? All of them.
I don't even like ceramics. Why would you bring that up?
What would I do? Why would I do that with a stuffed pig? What?
Understand.
You want me to put my what where? What?
I don't even think I own a ladle.
You want to see my what?
How?
Smartphones aren't meant for that. What are you doing? Why can't we just make normal soup?
I'm disgusted.
Becky's just...
She's like, I don't know what to do.
I can't unsee anything. Oh my God, I'm seeing everything. It's a slideshow in my head. I can't. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, next. Back to Tristan and Maya.
And they're talking. And Maya's like, hey, what's up? And Tristan's like, you're not even in your clothes yet. Why are you so stupid? Why do you ruin my life? And she's like, that was actual, yeah. That
Verbatim,
was
that's what was said.
And she was like, okay, listen. You always think that I don't let you talk, so I'm gonna let you talk. I ain't gonna say nothing. You just talk to me. Tell me how you feel, okay? Tell me something good. Or even if it's bad, that's okay too. And
You
so
just
he's
gotta
like,
tell me.
tell me. And he's like, okay, you sure? And she's like, lay it on me. And he's like, okay, listen here.
One, you need to fix up your roots. Let's just be real.
Let's just be honest.
Let's just be real and honest. Two,
You always trying to tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do, okay? You don't know what's best for me.
all the time. Three, you're ruining like every chance of love that I have. Mr. Grant, I mean, maybe you were right about him being a pedo, but you totally shouldn't have gone
You shouldn't have
to the
said
principal
anything.
about him being a pedo.
You should just let me be with my pedophile boyfriend. Like, why would you not?
A ding ding. And then you get Miles, who, like, I finally get Miles, and then you have to get your grubby hands in there.
Yeah, I
and
would have
ruin
rather
everything.
you just let him be addicted to weed, okay? Gosh. Maya, you're so rude. Always in it.
But
Everybody's business.
the worst part of it all was that in all of that, I lost my best friend.
So sad.
my feels. And so she's like, oh my gosh, Tristan, I am so sorry. I am just so sorry. I don't even know what to say. I'm just so sorry. And I miss you too. And I hope that you accept my apology and that we can, I don't know, mend this friendship. And we've just got too many days left on this earth. And I want to spend them with you. Oh.
They embrace. It's over. We're besties again. And they're gone now.
Insane.
So now we see Becky and Jonah.
Yes. Becky and... Okay, we see Becky. And then Jonah comes and Jonah's like, oh, are you feeling okay since earlier? And she's like, oh, yeah.
I'm good.
I'm really okay. We're going to do some ladle things later. Gosh. And it's time for them to give their presentation on sheep. I really have no clue what this presentation's actually about.
I think it's supposed to be like the mating rituals of sheep. But like, I don't know why.
But of only sheep.
Yeah, of literally only sheep. And only mating ritual. They don't talk about anything else in this. Nothing. I don't know.
And so they're supposed to have this visual presentation on Becky's laptop. And she's like, oh, I forgot. You know, the same laptop that she did all her researching on the night before of things having to do with ladles. Notice how I'm raising my eyebrows at each syllable in ladles. Exactly. Ladles.
So
I ain't talking about soup, kids. Not soup.
Not soup. And she goes up and she's like, oh, let me just pull this up. And oh, that is not about sheep. That's about ladles.
Oh, my God.
Oh gosh, under 21, I'm not. I mean, over 21, I'm not over 21. I can't do, oh God, oh, and the teacher's like,
oh my God. I told you to look up mating rituals about sheep, not about actual human beings. You don't need to know these things yet. Those body parts haven't grown on you. Stop it.
This is the teacher amoeba that has glasses, and
she's a new teacher. I've never seen her before.
I don't really remember her either. She says, hey, you are going to the principal's office because that is some nasty stuff. I ain't even learned about this ladle thing yet.
Oh my God. I'm getting sent to the principal's office for ladles. Oh my God.
Oh gosh, what am I supposed to
do? And Jonah just kind of looks at her.
And it's like, oh gosh. This is the kind of stuff that made me go straight edge.
Like, come on. I thought you were straight edge too. I thought you were about that life, Becky. I guess that I was wrong.
You literally ain't about it.
And so then we go back to Claire and Eli, and she's just kind of like, oh my gosh, what do we do? I don't understand what to do. Do we give our kid a gun or do we not give him a gun? What do I do? Do I give him a pacifier or will he choke on that pacifier? Do I let him eat any food or what if he has some condition where his body can't break down food? So should we starve him?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, is that his best option? Like. I don't understand. I don't know what to do.
And Eli's like, hey,
come on, baby.
You gotta chill out, girl.
Do I need to walk slowly to you again?
She's like, oh no. The mud.
I must not.
And she's like, oh, maybe we won't be such bad parents.
It's like, yeah, let's only give them water guns if they don't look like real guns. Bing, bang, boom. Our child's gonna make it.
He's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay, kids. It's gonna be all right. Our child's gonna be fine. And next we see Becky and her amoeba.
Yes.
Amoeba with I'll give her a cardigan with the one button.
Okay.
That is Amoeba Baker.
That's Amoeba Baker. And she's wearing a cape. but
amoebas don't have arms.
Yeah. And so she's like, oh my gosh, Becky, how did you even learn about the stuff with the ladle?
I never thought I'd be called here for this. This. First your brother's in jail, and now
this?
You're looking up ladles?
And Becky's like, Mom, I don't just want to fill up his shirt, but I don't want to go to hell for filling up his shirt. And she's like,
Mom, I'm going to be honest. I want to do things. And she's just like, you don't need to do things, though. And she's like, in her defense is, but why, Mom? She literally says, I have a boyfriend and I like him.
Becky.
That should not be. That should have been such a red flag for her mom.
Literally.
That
I
should
think
have
that's
been
probably
the
why
red flag.
why her mother was like, okay.
Let's
we
have
need
this
to
talk.
Yeah.
I didn't have this talk with your brother, and now he's in jail.
Yeah,
I
and-
don't want to go over 2.
You literally look like. Yeah, you saying things like that makes it sound like 0 for 2 is on its way real quick.
Oh, and so they just kind of have a heart-to-heart about it. And she's just like, like Becky asked like a couple questions and whatnot. And it kind of ends with her mom saying like,
She says, if you can't talk about it honestly with your boyfriend, then you're definitely not ready. I said definitely wrong, sorry.
it's okay.
Definitely not ready.
I didn't even catch that you said it wrong.
Okay.
So you just called yourself out.
Okay.
And so then Becky just kind of has this thoughtful look on her face, like she's seriously considering what her mom is saying. But we all know that she was still thinking about the ladle.
Yeah, we know.
We
know
all
what goes
know.
in your
I could
head.
see it in her eyes.
We all know.
The ladle was very still there.
It's very still there.
And let's see. Next we go to Maya and Zig. They are kind of doing the little.
Yeah.
She was practicing salsa.
And he's like, oh, look at you. You are a regular Shakira. And she's like, I mean, I had a pretty good teacher.
Yeah.
And he's like, well.
Too bad you still got your 2 left feet. And she's like, well, why don't I just kick you with one of my 2 left feet?
Got it.
Catch it. And, oh my God, like, oh, I can't hop on one leg. Stop. And
He lets go, and they playfully chase each other around the kitchen. Oh, LOL, here's our kitchen island. Here's our kitchen island. Here's our...
that was what Becky wanted.
Yes.
While Jonah and her were practicing their song. Amoeba Matlin walks in and they pull away just in time.
Yeah, for the no hanky-panky rule to be...
But really, that kiss they had was very intense.
It was so intense.
It was it was 0 to 100, like to the fullest.
It wasn't like, you would expect for something as like long-standing as this, you would expect they would have a very intimate, like, I love you.
But they were just
like, and they're just like, yeah, like that was like.
So Mama Madeline comes in with Burger Palace burgers.
And they're like,
Yay! You're the best, Mom. I'm glad you're back. We didn't break your hanky-panky rule, I promise.
Nothing at all. We didn't even
Nothing
look at each other.
happened. We were just all saying cha-cha real smooth. Reverse. And so then we see Becky and Jonah. Then we find Becky and Jonah.
Becky and Jonah.
Yes, they're in the recording studio, and really though, when did they get a recording studio?
I don't even know.
Did they get signed and we didn't
Yeah, we
know
didn't
it?
hear that.
I guess it's not as important as ladle thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they are in the studio together. They're just breaking it down because we in love with each other. Hey, each other. Hey. And then they pause. And she just kind of like, he brings up the whole thing that happened during their sheet presentation, and she just kind of like she comes clean, and she's just like, I don't know, when I'm with you, for some reason, kissing just isn't enough for me. I have all these urges, and he's like, Becky,
my hand in your shirt.
and he's like, Becky, I told you, I'm really worried about it leading to something more. And she's just like, you don't have to worry. I'm already pledging to be abstinent. I am not having sex before I get married. Basically, she's just pressuring him
Literally
to go further.
Well, if you loved me, you would do it.
You would let me put my hand
in your shirt.
We need the ladle if this is gonna work.
Exactly. And he's like, you know what? I like you, so I'm gonna.
We'll work on this together.
I'll stop by Target tonight and get us a ladle.
Mwah.
Mwah. And it's like a nice kiss. It's the kiss that we expected from Zig and Maya.
Yes, the kiss that made Becky so angry earlier, but it made her happy this time.
Exactly.
Because she knew he was going out to buy a ladle later.
She knew that ladle was on its way.
And so they get ready to kill their song in the studio.
Up in the studio. I be in the studio. Up in the studio.
Yep.
And we see
the last
two
scene. Claire's on a bed.
Yes.
Eli's at her side. That's a really good layout of it.
Yeah. And there's a doctor here. He's not really a amoeba. He's just a doctor. That's his dust.
He's doing his actual job.
Yeah, that's his stethoscope. He didn't have hair, but whatever.
That looks like a medal. He just won the medal for best OBGYN.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Stethoscopes are that's the ear thing.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to do the
That's so much work. They don't put the ear things like this.
hold on.
Here, look.
I know what.
Let me see. Okay, so here's how it goes. One side has the ear things. And
and the other side. You're
has
right.
The actual.
I totally forgot. Okay, so that happened.
And so they're just kind of talking and stuff, and they feel way more confident than they did earlier after their little talk and discussion thing. And so
listing off things that their kids can play with.
they're really all smiles. And then the doctor's just kind of doing the ultrasound. He says, "Oh, I'll be right back." And honestly, as soon as he said that, we were like, "Oh, dog." But they were just, and it's so sad. It's so sad that they went from 100 to 0 that quick. I wish they had kind of picked up on the doctor's tone of voice to at least kind of brace themselves a little bit before he walked back in the room. But they were just still all smiles. And he comes back with this really tiny ultrasound thing and puts it on her belly and stuff. And then he's just like, "So I have ran 2 tests and that's when they get concerned."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "So I'm
not hearing a heartbeat." And they're like, and honestly,
Claire looks like she was about to cry.
that pissed me off because I'm like, you have dragged this storyline on for how long?
Oh yeah, big thing. This was the first time we ever even saw Claire showing.
Exactly, yeah.
We pay attention.
We do, and
We
I
are
have
looking
not
for
seen
it.
her belly
Until now.
And now you. So many big plots were around this pregnancy. I have invested time in this child, and I don't even get to see it. You can go away with your hate, okay? Because I am taking it as hate against me.
But what you should take from that is that we should now be sad that Claire and Eli might lose their baby, not
No,
Taylor's being very selfish right now.
no, I'm sad for them.
But she's more sad for her.
No, that's not true. I'm sad for them. No.
I know her better than you all.
No, I'm not. It's sad. It's sad that that's happening. But I'm just saying the only connection that I have with it that is sad for me is that that's why I'm sad. Well, that's not why I'm sad about it. That's what connects me into it. Okay, that's what relates me to it. Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So
that was the episode.
that was the episode. Do you have a PSA today, Khadijah?
just a peck of a kiss is okay. That
couldn't
doesn't
agree
mean
more.
you're in any less of a relationship.
Ladles are not necessary. Okay.
Not everybody's in that ladle game.
No,
I don't even know what this ladle thing is.
I don't either. But like, it sounds like it's something intense that I'm not ready for, and I think I know that I'm not ready for it. Becky should start learning what she's ready for and what she's not ready for.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's gonna be it for us today.
Yep. Ready? Whatever it takes. I know I can make it through. Oh, if I hold out. Oh, I know I can make it through. I know how. I know I can make it through.
Yay! Make sure you guys like and comment and subscribe and share and follow us on our social media because we're actually posting the videos up now.
Look at us on top of our game.
Twitter and the
Fulfilling our
Tumblr.
promises.
Killing it. See ya. Remember, ladles are our last resort.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like this right here.